There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vaginas. Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are
Google
exposed.
Fi, a phone plan by Google.
Exposed,
Meet
exposed,
Simply
exposed,
Unlimited,
exposed,
our most affordable
exposed.
plan for unlimited
You are
data.
exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Oh my God, expose you.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am completely pissed. I was gonna write a script for this video. Why am I still getting hate?
Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here, and so from now on, I'm going to report the news. Let's go inside the stories!
Expose, 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 expose. You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Expose, 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 expose. You are exposed, sir. I'm going to expose you. Expose you. Oh my God, expose you. Expose, 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 expose. It's time for some exposure. Some exposure. Some exposure. Ah, expose. Expose myself to you. To you. To you. E-X-P-O-S-E. Expose. 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 Ah. Expose. 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 Hashtag drama alert. There's news to expose. Hashtag breaking SS Sniper Wolf has a vagina. More on that at 11. Vaginas. Hey guys, it's Scarce here. Lots of news today, lots of exposure. And double upload. Expose. 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 Expose.
Bill Gates wants all of your holes.
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed. Exposed.
Hey,
Exposed. Exposed.
Michelle,
Exposed.
the wife
You are
Melinda's out of
exposed,
town.
sir. I'm going to
And
expose.
I was wondering if if you wanted to lick my ass after I took a massive dump and wiped poorly. If not, no pressure. We're experiencing a real handsome man this evening. The one, the only, Bill Gates. We're almost at 33,000 subs. I actually had like 23,000 before I made the announcement. So holy shit. I've gained more subs in the past 4 days on this channel, or a week, I should say. I don't know when I initially made the announcement I was moving here. Than I have since January on my main channel. Yes. Oh. It's all right though. You know why it's all right? Because part of the reason why I made this movie. Other thing is too is I'm going to be focusing. I'm going to be streaming longer from here, and I'm going to be focusing on more interesting stuff, like something I've promised for a very long time. I'm not going to mention it yet, so when it's up, you'll know. When it's up, you'll know. It's time to... News isn't going away on my main channel. I'm talking about tomorrow how that there is a person now that says they identify as a Korean. I'm 110 up on board with LGBTQ. I have been. My track record has proven it from day one. However, once you start saying, I can't be Korean tomorrow, I can't be South American, like, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. And everyone's like, oh, Rich, just if they're crazy, just let them do it. Like, no, once you... Everyone goes, instead of an inch like they should, they go a fucking mile. Are we going to get to the point where if I think someone's the wrong nationality or wrong race, like they could have red hair with freckles, and I'm like, oh, just out of curiosity, or just so making conversation. Oh, you're Irish? No, I identify as Chinese. How dare you? You assumed my nation. Like, you have red hair and freckles. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's when everyone's like, oh, you're making a big thing. Like, this is the problem, is that everyone has to go like the 11th mile with it. And then and here's the thing that happens. Like, again, being transgender this is not the same thing. I saw people saying that on Twitter, and they were like, "Oh, well, if someone could say that if they were born a man and they identify as the woman," I'll explain tomorrow in the video. But it's totally, it's not even in the same fucking category. You know what? I don't know. Anyway. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Anyway, giving it a couple minutes to... Wow, we have 330 people here. Who is sexier, Bill Gates or George Soros? Bill Gates is a better ass by far. You should show us your pickle. Where is my pickle? Where is my cucumber? Adam Augustus, thank you very much. So we'll wait another couple minutes. We'll see. I know this is a newer channel, still in its infancy, but thank you so much for literally like close to 10,000 new people that have come here. You know what? The thing that's funny is this channel now is at the same subscriber amount that Review Tech USA was at in 2013, when I was like, maybe I could actually do this full time. Shit. Hold on 1 second. So I'm kind of waiting until see if we can get up to 500 people. I would like to be at 500. And that's not because I'm looking just to hit that one number. Yeah, it's nice. But then if I start watching Bill Gates videos and people are like, hey, man, I'm already missing out on half the stuff. Adam, thank you. Who is this? Who is that? Why are all these people messaging me now? Where were you like 45 minutes ago? But I'm going to talk to John Riggs. I wanted to wait until we went over to this channel. Here we are. We'll probably start with the Bill Gates videos at like 9:15, so now we could just shoot the shit. And of course, people again are messaging me right now. Hold on 1 second. It's going good. For anyone, I know some people have asked me. My dad's doing okay. Probably tomorrow with how no chat on... Well, we're not going to have a chat on stream because I'm going to be showing videos, man. Ron Jeremy is here, so all is well. Hey, Rich, is it true that EDP and Bill Cosby are at your house hiding under Carlos? I don't know if he... I mean, I don't know if EDP could fit under Carlos. Bill Gates tried to, or actually Bill Gates. I was about to say Bill Gates tried to shove a Jello pudding pop up my ass. Hey, maybe he's into that. I don't know. Maybe he's into that. Hold on one second. So, this should be fun, man. There's a lot of... There's not as much... Or there is a decent amount of stuff on Bill Gates. We got some Steve Ballmer stuff in here, too, because Steve Ballmer and Bill Gates go together like peanut butter and jelly on my chest. So that should work out well. But Bill Gates shoving a Jello pudding pop up, maybe he would. But no pressure, though, right? Hey, Rich, you know, Melinda's out of town. But, I went to the grocery store, got some Jello pudding pops. I wanted to know if you wanted them shoved up your ass. No pressure, though. Oh, Bill, whoa. I feel that chocolate pop up my hole. Developers. Man, if he gets that psyched about coming out with new software, which with how many millions he probably made even back then, I'm sure he was. But imagine how into like getting. He dated an actress, Deborah Messing. Deborah Messing. What a weird combination that is. His voice is about as soothing as a cat screeching while you're scratching chalk against a chalkboard. Imagine that, man, in the middle of thrusting. Why are we... but whatever, let's go there. Let's fucking go there. And, oh, God, this feels so fucking good! Developers! I'm developing a huge boner! I'm pretty sure that's correct, though. Milky. Oh, where have you been, dude? Mommy Milky. Are we talking about, what's her name again? The old politician that everyone wants to talk for. So Nancy Pelosi. Everyone wants to talk about Nancy Pelosi's tits. Does anyone explain that shit to me? Hold on one second. I know, I have a feeling Cockroach sent me a message. Let me open up my stream. Oh, wait, we're getting stream. By the way, Streamlabs. I don't know if my Streamlabs is working. Or wait, is it? Let me look. Let me goddamn look. Let me look. I'm going to have to fix Streamlabs for this shit. That's another thing I'm going to have to figure out. Yeah, it's not even... Oh, wait. I'm going to put it in the description. I'm going to put it in there. What did you send me a link to?
I have...
May 17th, too, huh? That's kind of recent. I'll look at that in a little bit, man. We're all about Bill Gates right now. We're all about the Bill Gates. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone who has become a member on this channel. Where the hell are we at with memberships, by the way? Because there was like another fucking like super influx. I'm going to Streamlabs. What are you doing? What are you doing, Rich? Anyway, let me go to my dashboard. YouTube Studio. Skipped it a bit, dip. Memberships. As of now, we are at 84 members, which I cannot complain about. We got Lord Zero as a member. Respect for you to starting a new channel. Yeah, respect for me starting a new... Yeah, it's, you know, it's risky. It's going to take time to... I mean, but I'm already impressed with where the numbers are. They're not super far off from where they were on my main channel with the streaming. I'm going to be streaming longer on here. And I'm going to... News is still, like, I'm going to have news tomorrow. News is still going to be part of my main channel. but I'm going to be focusing more on like higher production value stuff, more evergreen stuff. So you're going to see that from time to time. So, thank you, everybody. Hey, Dad, I'm looking for a budget-ish pre-built for graphic design, video editing, and Minecraft and emulating. You could do that with pretty much a budget. Like, what is your budget? Budget, like, a $500 computer and a $1,000 computer is still considered budget. However, what you could get between those two numbers, the difference in performance is enormous, like Nancy Pelosi's titties. So you have to kind of like, what are you looking to do? What are you looking to do? What is your budget? What are, are you going to play any AAA games on it? You don't need a massive rig to run Minecraft. You could run Minecraft essentially on a fucking potato, kind of like Fortnite too. Unless you run the... you should do a video on Jimmy's secular talk. Kyle decided to be honest and got backlash for it. Do you avoid the truth to avoid backlash? Not anymore. It's part of the reason why... Dude, part of the reason why I'll review China is because... my channel, my main channel, I had no plan for it. Zero fucking plan. I love that I'm talking about this with a former troll, but whatever. Life is weird. I'm a lucky idiot. I had no fucking plan with that channel. And I went through phases as a person, so my channel went through phases while I was going through phases. How does this even fucking remotely coincide with what you just asked? It does. I remember always freaking the fuck out when I got backlash. I remember, and here's the thing: is that a lot of people misconstrued me for being anti-Anita Sarkeesian's bullshit, with me being a conservative. I don't know where those two tied together. I've always been more progressive, and at the same time, I've always been anti-cancel culture. You can be both. I don't know why people think you can't be, but you can be. But my point is that I used to be afraid of backlash. And then I realized that basically, essentially, without me even realizing it, but I learned as I got older with experience that I was subconsciously grifting without me even realizing it. Like, I remember I put up a video when Mike Pence was a governor where he wanted to put in the Religious Freedoms Act. So if you owned a restaurant and you saw a gay couple come in, you could deny them service. And I'm like, who the fuck? Like, I was so pissed off at that. And then I remember I got doxxed. Someone actually knocked on my door saying, hey, does Rich of Review Tech have a TV? I want to buy it from him. No, I'm not kidding. And I backed down, took down the video because it pissed off a part of my base. And all my takes on Anita Sarkeesian, those I haven't changed with. But I remember freaking out. But I left the video up in my defense. But I remember freaking out when the feds confirmed. When the feds confirmed that her threats were credited, they weren't bullshit threats. And I was like, look, she should not be threatened. She should. You think her takes, her feminist takes are terrible? That's great. Think they're terrible, but she should not die because of them. People were pissed. People were, who gives a shit, man? They're like, well, fuck her. She's a bitch. I'm like, you want a woman's life to be taken because she's a fucking feminist? Look, I don't agree with any of her stuff, and I think that Thunderfoot ripped her a new one with facts and evidence and receipts, but I don't wish her any harm, and I think it's wrong if anyone does. So my point being is to review China USA is that I used to give a shit about the backlash, and then I just, because I'm like, I don't want to appease somebody. And I know, and that's why you'll see me make a video where I know it's partially a career suicide mission. It can't be a coincidence that my sub growth completely froze on the day that I live streamed the insurrection that happened on January 6th. I mean, my channel, it was slowed down a little bit before, and yeah, it was like at the end of the year last year, I was gaining like around 30,000 subs a month. But I've built a career on giving honest takes, and if I stop doing that, then what the fuck am I even doing here? There's many people that I won't name that I'm sure that, you know, they've surpassed me. I'm not talking about like well done channels like Lazy Game Reviews. He deserves all the accolades he got. I'm not talking about like, you know, chat like another channel I see blowing up one day is Wrestling with Gaming. Matter of fact, I'm actually taking some tips from him because I think his videos are fantastic. I would love to do a videos like with my own weird Carlos chicken comedy shit. But I've learned that, yeah, the big ticket isn't in being honest, because people love when people are grifters. They don't even realize it. Because as soon as you give opinions that they don't like and don't just agree, you're not just an echo chamber for them. Goodbye. But I used to buckle to the pressure, not necessarily because I gave opinions just for the sake of giving an opinion that people would like. I would just like take down the video. Like, yeah, I was pissed off that Mike Pence was trying to oppress people that may, you know, be in the LGBTQ community. I got doxxed. Well, I didn't see, the thing was, I was so new and fresh. Damn, I'm really giving you a hell of a story here. I was so new and fresh to this shit. I didn't know how it worked. Like, Rich, you got doxxed. I'm like, oh, okay. Now it's like, okay, what is that, like the, let me look at my doxing watch. What is that, like the 15th fucking time? Oh wow, it's another year I got doxed again. So here's another advice for, first off, kind of have a plan with YouTube. I had no plan. I'm just a lucky fucking idiot. Secondly, be authentic. Do content that you really want to do, because eventually people will smell that you're grifting. You may become a millionaire in the process, and if you have no moral compass, and look, I'm not making it like I'm an angel. I like money too. I like money. You know, I got the super chat. I didn't disable super chats here, but there's a difference between making money from content that you enjoy making and pushing out a dangerous narrative that on top of it is one-dimensional, and people will eventually smell that, yeah, you're fucking full of shit, dude. You're just telling me what I want to hear. Sometimes it takes longer than, but eventually they implode. It's either and I've also noticed too, it's either that people catch on to the bullshit, or the person shoots themselves in the foot. So I know I gave you a really long fucking answer, probably because I'm stoned off of my face right now, but I used to succumb to people and kind of go to their whim. Now they could go fuck themselves. I probably could have answered you just with that. But here's the thing, though, and I think I know this is why you stopped trolling me, Review China USA, because you also know that I keep it real. It's not all that I'm just this heroic person that has hindered the growth of my channel. I flip-flop. And I'm not talking about me changing opinion when the circumstances change. Like, I've done like 80 different formats. I promise to review things, and the review never comes out, which I've gotten better with, but I still suck. I've shot myself in the foot with my chat. Do I think my main channel's in trouble? No, I don't think it's in trouble. As a matter of fact, I'm like I said, with the higher production value stuff, I'm going to turn it around. And I think it's fine. Like if I start uploading a bunch of new stuff, it'll do fine, and I'm not worried about it. But I rather make money being me than make money metaphorically sucking the dick of an audience, because that's boring. And eventually you get smelled, you get sniffed out as a fraud. So there you go. I gave you a hell of a value for that $5, bro. There's people who've donated 200 that I haven't given that much talk to. About to 800 for some AAA. About 800. Okay, you were the one who asked me before. Ooh. Oh man, I'm kind of out of the mid-range shit right now. Like, what's a mid-range card right now from AMD and NVIDIA that would be a good choice? Obviously, you'd want to... But see, even like... Dude, if you get like a ray tracing mid-range card from them, you're already at half your fucking budget. Thank Google Fish. My voice is hairy? So, yeah, we definitely got... We're way past 9 o'clock. We definitely got way over 500 people here. Rich, what webcam... Dude, you know what webcam that I saw some mixed reviews on, but I have nothing... There's... Actually, that's a lie. There's two things that I think are stupid. It's the Logitech StreamCam. No sponsorship. No, not even a fucking affiliate link. I'm just... Two things piss me off about it, though. The USB-C cord and its USB-C, which why you need to have USB-C for a 1080p 60 camera, is stupid. But it's hardwired in. So if that cord ever fails, the camera's dead unless you want to resolder a new cord in. And they have a portrait mode on it. Who the fuck uses a webcam for a portrait mode? Oh, it's for your TikToking videos. Thanks, Boomer. No one... people... Here's what people use with TikTok. Their fucking phones. Their phones. Like, why is this even... Hold on one second. It's a stupid feature, but if you could get past... It's a fairly big flaw to me that the cord is like permanently attached, but the video quality on it for a webcam is phenomenal. I actually used that setup on my vacation. And it was... Everyone was like, damn, it looked pretty good. Yeah. So, there you go. I would say that one. It's not cheap, but... It's not, like, the end-all be-all on price. And then you get a decent... You'll be at, like, $400 with that and a decent microphone. You could get like a no-name brand lighting setup. It may not be great, but it'll definitely make you look good. Make you look good. The longevity of the light quality, even if it's LED, is quite... Like, these lights are shit. The pots on them corrode. That's why they flicker, and I have to constantly, turn them back and forth to get the oxidation off. So if you get that camera, a mic... Or even get, like, if you don't want a mic, get that MSI DS502 headset. The mic quality on that thing is amazing. And it's nice because you have a headset. You don't have to worry about, staying in front of the mic like this. It's on your head. It mixes well with the audio to the audio quality, let alone the mic. It's pretty awesome. And so you could just get that, and it cuts back on the expensive mic. You could save the money, put it towards the lights, and you could get all that for like $600. Yes, I could link you the DS502 headset. Holy shit, we got the stuff come. So if you get, I'll put the webcam, or no, the MSI DS502 headset. I'll put that in the. Sorry, guys. We'll get to Bill Gates. He's a good-looking man. It just, you guys are all asking interesting questions. I never thought I would give such an in-depth question to a troll, but... But anyway. Let me get you that headset. I still, they did some cost cutting to it, but it doesn't perfect the performance or the audio quality. MSI DS502, so I still recommend it. And it's cheap. It's fucking cheap, man. It's $44, and the sound quality and mic quality on this thing is bananas. It's absolutely bananas. Why does like Amazon hide the fucking they always have the share thing in like a different spot every goddamn time. Let me share this, you shits. I am gonna fart. Here we go. Of course it doesn't give a link, because God forbid. Oh, Amazon, just give me a link to the fucking product. Is it that hard? I guess it is. I guess it is that hard. That's what she said. All right, so here it is. This is not an affiliate link. I don't make a penny off of it. It's not pasting. It is not pasting. Why is it not pasting? God almighty in heaven. It's not because I'm a fucking boomer. It's just not. Here is the link. I copied the link. Cut it. This is what happened. Just happened last time. All right, now that time it worked. I had that same thing happened. No, the 501 isn't USB, I believe. So yeah, man, if you get Midori, if you get that headset, and everyone, I know a lot of people here in my audience have bought the headset. I think someone wants my shirt off. I don't even know if they actually want it off, but you know what? You took the 50 for now. I don't always do this, but Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I have a small penis. You do that, you'll be in pretty good shape. Rich, with respect, please stay out of the TYT secular talk. Many are tired of it after the quartering. Can we skip that at what he's talking about? It is the quartering talk. I don't, like I said, I don't follow him, so I don't know. I don't stealth follow him like he stealth follows me. I don't, so I have no idea. I could already predict. See, that's how you know when someone's a grifter, when you could predict all of their takes, and it's like, oh wow, I don't agree. Well, I agree with him. I don't agree with him on that. You know, and I don't even know if there is a right take on that. Well, you know what my take is? Fuck TYT and fuck Jimmy Dore for trying to like make it like high school drama. That's what, you know, that's what I really want to say. You know. So anyway, I'll be getting to this. Getting my PS5 on Wednesday from Best Buy. Your tips on the video you made do really help. Do you recommend any games? What kind of games you would? I mean, I know Demon Souls is a great remake. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Gabe Newell Simulator. Just watch your drinking stories with Intro Guy on this channel and the freestyle puke story. The freestyle. Oh shit! Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. That's where I was. I was drinking Sambuca. No. Yeah, Sambuca, like Gatorade, and then I just hurled all over the place. Richie Poo, I need you to tell me TYT is always right. Always. Never. They're never wrong about anything ever. Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melons. And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm, my jaw is on the floor. Oh God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melons though. If you're talking about the, like, she's like a YouTuber and she's on Twitter, she's cool. I like her. She's nice. You know, and people are giving her shit, and no one should give her shit. You know, it's a fucking console. Look, if you love the console, you want to love the console, love it. If I want to say it looks like shit, I'm allowed to say it looks like shit, and you're allowed to love it. And I'm definitely, like, you know, but no one should, like, get threats and shit. And I'm not saying she's getting threatened, but she is getting bothered. I see people saying shit to her. Like, it's video games, man. It's fucking video games. Hey, Rich, how are you? Did you get my article from Kotaku today? I sent you. No, that's going to catch your attention about forced labor system running in China to produce parts for Really? Oh, Nintendo wouldn't like me talk. We got some good stories tomorrow. Someone identifies is saying they could identify as a totally different nationality. And if you sent that to me, Solid Crusader, I'll check it out. That is, thank you. I love that you guys send me articles. I don't ask for them, but that's some interesting shit. Rich, you should react to your old blooper video from when a fat man fails. Show how much your approach to content has changed. Yeah, I should. I stopped trolling you because you genuinely stopped giving a fuck about trolls, not just pretending to not care. Hence why you didn't block me. Yeah, dude, I don't. Like, I know you made that. Like, did you just be honest? I'm curious. I respect you. You're here, and you're fine. Did you hire like a voice actress from Fiverr to say that, to read the script where you're saying that I work with someone that they were quote unquote sexually assaulted by me, which at the time frame of when that video said I would have been working with a job with all dudes? Anna blackmailed Jimmy, lost respect for Kyle Big. Are you talking about the DM? Look, in a way, I feel bad for Kyle. I think both Jimmy Dore and the Young Turks are being fucking childish idiots, okay? Look, I always thought that Jenk's take on Russiagate was bullshit, and I was always on Kyle's side with that. But they're acting like high schoolers. And I will say this. I'm telling you. Hold on. So, but I feel like they're now. Why is everyone trying to pick sides? Why is everyone trying to? It's just, I don't know. It's just really gross. And then I saw Jank. Someone either retweeted him. I don't know if I follow him or not. And what did he say today in it? Hold on one second again. I'm trying to find the tweet he had too. Here, I'll read it to you. Let me look up Jank Uger. What did he say today? He doesn't shut. Ha, I asked for it and got it. Oh, good morning. Talk about feeding the fucking trolls first and foremost. Hey, Jank. This is like... I mean, I know I got a little combative with Jeremy, which was stupid. And, like, all the Amico shit, also kind of dumb. I will admit that. But, you know, you run a multimedia company. Kind of not the first way you want to start off with... my editor. Not the way you want to start off with on Twitter. Good morning, Twitter trolls. I still don't give a shit about you, yet he's making a tweet to get responses. That's... Jank, we have a professional troll here. Review China USA. That will tell you the worst thing you could do when you say to someone that you give a shit about trolls, you don't give a shit about trolls, you really give a shit about them. Anyway. So go to town below, repeat the same talking points endlessly. Tell me about how supporting dictators is progressive, and you found videos from me from 12 years ago and that I hurt a deranged clown's feelings. Have fun. Rule 101, review China will tell you as a professional troll, that is like the worst fucking thing you can do. I'm just, dude, it's getting petty and it's getting childish. And you know what? Maybe the shit between the quartering and I was petty. And I'm not saying I agree with him, but even when I saw him being stupid, I should have just been like, I let him say stunning and brave, even though it's dumb. Like, and the thing is, Kyle, what I'll say to him if I'm going to give constructive criticism, you should have made not a single fucking video about it. Doesn't matter if Jimmy's liking tweets that are like halfway calling you out. Just leave it alone, bro. Just walk away from it, because no matter what you fucking say, the people are so polarized, especially with this shit, that you're going to piss someone off. And it's not, look, I'm all about pissing people off. The Bill Gates experience is going to goddamn happen. All you guys have all these fucking questions. That got on my nerves. But Kyle, you're never forced to say anything about anything. And as much as I'm all about opening my mouth, with this situation, you're lose-lose, so you should have just kept it shut. You'll think you'll ever make highlights? Yes, I will. When, I don't know. I may, up my editor's pay grade, and because I don't think every stream needs highlights where I'm just shooting the shit with you guys, but I think, like, if I have someone on, or if I do a stream like this, eventually we're going to get to Bill Gates. Jesus Christ, I've been talking for a fucking hour. Kyle K is a bigger simp than Rich. Please clap. I don't know if he's a simp. Jimmy liked a tweet and Kyle made a video. Yeah, I don't know how I felt about that. Rich, I watched Amaranth stream yesterday out of curiosity, and she was doing MSR ear licking. I'm sorry, that crap is straight up. Yeah, I don't. First off, as an ASMR fan, I don't get any real relaxation. I know, here's the thing. Also, people aren't watching that to relax anyway. You have 15-year-olds watching it to get a boner because they don't realize that Pornhub exists yet. But what about the person who had plastic surgery to become a literal alien? That's mental illness. That's mental illness. And if people are, that's freedom to express, shut the fuck up. Jeremy Torres, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. I'm Jeb Bush. Please clap. You've lost life in every way if you have to say to someone, please clap. Hold on 1 second. So let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. Let's enjoy some Bill. Jeremy Torres, thank you for becoming a member. Let's do this. Let's do this. Bill, I'm a shirtless man for you. All right, I closed my porn. There's no porn here. I don't watch porn here. I watch porn, but not here. I took a... Wait, hold on. Google. I took a trip to a local bathhouse in China once, and these men were all open with everything showing. Dudes take dumps openly. Are you serious? Dude, that's like... This is incredibly awkward. Here we go. Oh, God. This has to be 90s they did this, because they were doing that da. Remember that stupid commercial for the Volkswagen Beetle when they brought it back?
By the way, I believe in winners and losers, and especially the freedom to fail.
Who him?
What are claw machines? What did the quartering have to do with the claw machines? You said that before.
Who? Him? Who? Me?
I want shoots. I want a suit with those shoulder pads. I need a suit with those shoulder pads. I bet you Steve Ballmer, that's another way he gets kinky. He wears nothing but that suit jacket, and he chases his significant other around the house with his balls out. And he's like, developers, I'm going to bang you. Did you know Russell Brand has his own YouTube channel? Just 2 days ago, he posted his interview video with Ben Shapiro. Interested in watching? Oh, no. I think that was an SNL. This is an SNL skit? Yep.
No way!
Oh, this is pre-boner Bill.
For the Gen Y market?
Ah! What's that?
It's an iHouse.
But there's no windows.
There's no windows. I want a prostitute to fart in my face. Claw games? What the fuck are even claw games? You're talking about the things where you go and like try to win a prize? I like, what is even a claw game? I don't even know.
Exactly.
PCs still control 90% of the market.
Not for long.
Apple is like a ship with a hole in the bottom, leaking water. And my job is to get the ship pointed in the right direction.
I think he kind of did that, huh? Da, da, da. Ding, ding, ding.
All right, that's good. One in a row.
Wait, hold on. Is this Matthew McConaughey and Bill Gates right now? Are we in a world where Matthew McConaughey and Bill Gates are doing skits together? This gives me hope for my career, man. Maybe I'll be, you know, feeding Brad Pitt grapes one day while his wife watches. Is he married? I don't even know if he's married.
This up, you're gonna get Sexist Man Alive next year, bro.
That is Matthew McConaughey. Where we are, we are in a world where Matthew McConaughey is lifting weights with Bill Gates. This is how a lot of porn start.
That's good for the set, man. You wanna let it go or you wanna keep going?
Well, am I ready to take my shirt off?
Oh! Yes, you are. You've been born ready. You've been born ready. You're a man. It was really weird, but kind of cute. Better than now. I don't even know what to, like the claw games, like the arcade games.
That you can leap over a chair from a standing position.
It depends on the size of the chair. I'll cheat a little bit.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Oh, wait. Oh, my. Oh, wow, he did it. Oh, wow, he did. Damn, Bill.
Some will say, good riddance. Many more don't even realize how this geek changed their world.
Can you not get in, Bill?
I don't have...
By giving them a crappy operating system that has a monopolistic hold on the market. And you have no fucking choice but to use it.
my key card with me.
So you can't get into your own building. Okay.
My jacket is made of pleather, not actual leather. I just sent you a DM of the Russell Brand. All right, I'll check that out in my own time later. That was pretty impressive. Like, dude, maybe that's how I built Kinky Gates, man. I bet he jumps over chairs naked for his like side women. Oh, I may not to be the best looking man alive, but look at my balls as I jump over this chair. No pressure, though.
How about this?
Oh,
After you.
thank you.
Let's plug it in. It's going to say, hey, I see you plugged in a new device. And it's going to load in the appropriate drivers. You'll notice that this scanner build... Whoa!
Oh! Let me tell you something. Installing software on Windows 95 and Windows 98 it was always a gamble that if you would have to reinstall your whole operating system if that happened. Those days are gone. It's very rare that you'd have a chance of that happening. But back then, there was always. I remember my dad, I got like speech software. This is like in the voice dictation. I was going to write a report using voice dictation. This is like in its infancy. Remember, we went to install it, and we had to reinstall the whole operating system. Fucking crashed. The computer wasn't functional. Like, yeah, Windows still has its flaws and its issues, but you have no, especially if you're like younger in your 20s or something like that. Ah, that was a fart. What's more awkward, Bill Gates is a person reviewing claw machines with your wife and then becoming a political grifter. Bill Gates wins, please. I thought you liked the quartering. MS-DOS was more stable than like Windows 98 on back, man. MS-DOS, granted it wasn't a multitasking operating system, but and Bill is thinking right now. Bill is thinking right now. Could you react? Yes. Let's just enjoy some good old-fashioned Billiam, and then I'll check out your links. Then I will check them out. Bill's like, I want to fucking kill him right now. He should have checked to make sure this worked.
Moving right along.
That must be.
And that guy on the right of him right there is a load of shit in his pants that you would need like a painter's tool to get it off, because it's like so compressed against his cheeks because he's still shitting. He is still shitting the entire time.
That must be why we're not shipping Windows 98 yet.
Absolutely.
Oh, Windows 98. It was a thing with Windows 95 too. Like, especially when USB started to take a hold, it was like every time you plug something in, it was like, please don't brick my machine. Please don't brick my machine. I don't want. And even installing an operating system now is a fucking breeze. Like even XP, it got a lot better, but there was still a lot of times you'd have to search like weird, sketchy parts of the web to find some drivers. Now it's like 99% of the drivers Windows just finds for you. But back then, even installing Windows was an adventure that would probably make you flaccid for a month. This guy seems qualified to give medical advice.
Een stralende Bill Gates, maar niet voor lang.
Oh, he got...
Hij krijgt taart in het gezicht bij het binnenkomen van het concertabele gebouw.
He is so bothered, but like, dude, you got a pie. It's no, like, I would have just laughed. I would have said to the person, well, depending on my mood, if they did it when I was in a bad mood, I probably would knock their teeth down their throat. But if I was like in a joking mood, I'd be like, all right, dude, what flavor is he? You want to have some with me? I'd like go find a plastic fork and like try to feed it to the person that threw it in my face. Or if I was in a bad mood, I would kick their fucking teeth in. One of the two. Not again. Here we go. More copyrighted music. Yes, Gabe, I know you well, bro. Yes.
Hello? Hey, Bill, what's up? What's up? Hey, what's
Oh my
up?
god. Oh my god, Steve Ballmer's voice. I'm telling you. Imagine that man, his nut busting sounds. He's probably like, ah! He sounds like a fucking cat is getting murdered when he blows a load, man. I'm telling you, Steve Ballmer's like, ah! Hey, Steve, it's Bill. What are you doing right now? I'm coming! I'll call you back. No pressure, though.
What's up? What's up? I'm over here at the park. I thought today was a play day.
What sweater is that, bro? You were a billionaire back then, or close to it. You were like 100,000-aire or whatever. No, not 100 millionaire. I mean, what shirt is that, man? What Salvation Army did you go to get that from 1994?
Hey, where are you, man? I'll be there in 10 minutes. All right, great. All right. Look busy. Don't sign anything while I'm gone. Whenever Steve and I can, we slip away from the office and talk about the future of technology. Just getting away from our desk makes us feel like kids again.
Oh, God. Imagine going around your street and seeing them doing this. Like, just think about that scenario where it's like just you're on a normal pedestrian street and you this is what you see. It would be incredible. Anyway. Get to those messages later. My editor could wait a little bit. No. This is where we are. If he slaps his ass, I'm going to lose my mind.
It's always about you. It's always about you.
I feel some sexual tension here. Do you feel some sexual tension between Bill and Steve? You could like cut it with a knife. If life gets too real, remember everyone got a comfy. Yes, that is true. And no one looks classy busting a nut. Ever. Like the same face you make having to take a really big shit. Just remember that. This is what capitalism gets you, man. Two billionaire grown men filming themselves riding scooters and being on a carousel. Capitalism. Well, oh my God. Let's go back a couple frames here, kids. Let's go back a couple frames. Come on. You could smell the sexual tension. You could smell it. Look at these men. Two handsome men, one bike. It looks like Bill's enjoying. Maybe there's a little bit of hard mushroom action happening there with Steve. That's what's going on here. I feel it. Oh, I dropped the ball.
You're getting Grandpa excited.
Yes, you are getting Grandpa excited. Grandpa. Oh, yeah. This is a real video that they made. This is a real video that they made, and we're watching it. I know this is all obvious thing, but did you sit down tonight and go, well, actually you did, because you know I find ridiculous shit, but you know what? I'm going to see Steve Ballmer and Bill Gates looking like they're turned on by each other riding a singular bicycle tonight while watching Review Tech USA. But here we are, and that's happening. This is a place where we are right now, and we're viewing it, and we're doing it. We do it live. Fuck it.
It's amazing to think of all the things we'll be able to do with the technological breakthroughs that are just around the corner. Hey, Steve. What are you doing? Thanks for meeting me here. Pleasure. We want to go and get a...
Yeah, who wants a phone that's just a screen without a keyboard? Developers. Remember he had that stupid fucking take? Remember he had that oh my God, that must still make him lose sleep at night, man. That must still make him lose. Or then when they had the MacBook Air, he's like, "Where's the CD-ROM drive? Where's the DVD drive?" It's like, oh, bro. Oh, bad takes. Yeah, installing printers still is a pain in the balls. This one gives me an issue sometimes on networks and stuff. Rich, the truth is out. I've seen you on I've been on DeviantArt. I'm relevant enough to be on DeviantArt. Motherfucker, I saw some skibbity-bop and dot-up memes. For some reason, YouTube's now feeding me from the algorithm. Those videos have millions of views, man. How come I didn't benefit from that shit, son? I am skibbity-bop and dot-up explosion. An intro guy. But your Sonic OC is atrocious. What are you... They have me as Sonic? Oh, God.
A couple things. Yeah, let's grab some stuff.
Let's go to Seattle Supermarket.
I'll be ripe on Tuesday.
Hold on.
I'll be ripe on Tuesday.
Bill Gates grabbed a fruit like he was grabbing a breast and it talked to him. I'll be ripe on Thursday. Thank you, breast. That just happened. Bill grabbed that fruit like he was grabbing a titty. It's going to be ripe, bro. Bill, you better go back on Tuesday and grab that fruit again. Go back and get it. It's going to be ripe and ready for you, Bill. Make sure you get some other ones and make sure they're ripe too. Go back and get them, those sweet, delicious fruits. Put your hands on them. Put them in a bag. Bring them up to the counter and bring them home. Enjoy them. They're ripe and ready for you. They want to be in your mouth. Go get them, Mr. Gates. Go get them.
I'm ripe right now.
They meant this. They had to have meant the sexual innuendo here. They had to. He just grabbed a fruit with and had a woman seductively say, "I'm ripe right now." It's there. Well, what a coincidence, because I'm hard right now, but no pressure. I didn't see this yet. I did not know. I didn't know we were going to go down this route. This is incredible. This is like, it's like just giving me the freest real estate that's ever been free. And he's wearing the Mr. Rogers sweater while he grabbed a fruit like a titty and it said, "I'm ripe right now." This all happened and was filmed.
Check out this New York produce. Yeah, squeeze this.
Hey, you squeeze this tomato like you're squeezing my fucking balls. Enjoy it, Steve. Grab it. Oh, yeah. Take a bite of that. Oh, yeah. Imagine just walking through ShopRite and you see Steve Ballmer, Bill Gates, and he's just sitting there like, and Steve Ballmer, the obnoxious man that he is, he's just sitting there like he's at a fucking medieval times just eating a chicken drum, just like, yo, developers. If his armpits were sweating, I would enjoy it, though. Dark Shadow Tech, friend of Sonic, has tech powers. It's a real thing. It exists. You're serious.
You know what Tiger Woods and I have in common?
Not your...
We're both really horny. But no pressure.
golf swing, that I guarantee you.
Well, check this out. Just like Tiger.
That's not such a big deal.
I'm an Olympic athlete. I could jerk off 6 times a day still with it, and I have no Viagra.
I think you're jealous. I think you are.
I'm not. As a matter of fact, just step right back here and take a look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
Isn't that...
They're in a grocery store in the Ballmer aisle. Imagine going into a ShopRite and having Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer talking to each other while he's holding a fucking chicken leg. Imagine that was real. And you know you could hear that Steve Ballmer's voice through. He could crack fucking glass. So you could be in like the dairy aisle on the other side. They could be in the produce aisle. You'd be like, "I want watermelon." You'd be like, "What the? Who the fuck just said that?" Oh, it's just Steve Ballmer.
Great.
Oh my God! Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear the voice? Did you fucking hear the voice? You see what I'm saying? It's not a game. His voice, man. Him busting a nut. Oh!
I forgot my wallet again. At least fumble around a while longer than
At least! I'm gonna come! Have I seen Ballmer at a Clippers game? Maybe we'll watch that. You, like Jenks said 100 times, you didn't care about trolls. I knew you didn't care less when I was trying to piss you off here and you responded with a fart noise. And it's weird because in 2017 I would have. Like I had sense talked into me, and now it's like the difference is like with the Amico and stuff like that, because it wasn't trolls that I was responding to. I mean, even like, you know, it was people who were in the videos on in television. Those are content creators in my opinion. And yeah, I'm going to call you out, but like, you know this, you are a troll or were a troll of mine. You just care about pissing me off and making me look like an asshole. It's not that you're looking for justice. You're gonna get fed because I gave you interaction. You made me look like an idiot, so it's entertaining to you. You want to make me look like an idiot again, and I'll try to make a video defending that, which I actually did back in the day. It was very sad, and all it does is just make you become a lolcow. Yes, I know I'm sitting here shirtless right now watching Steve Ballmer videos, so that probably helps with the lolcowishness. But that just you don't win. And a lot of people don't realize that. And I finally did 7 years later. But hey, better late than never. 3 fart and 2 snort for Bill Gates' voice. 3 fart. Oh. Developers. That snort, man. And the thing, it's a serious medical condition. You're cruel for making fun. Like, dude, you're snorting. It's okay. I fart in my streams. I burp in my streams. I snort. You don't need to get defensive over fucking snorting. But anyway.
Excuse is getting old.
Imagine. I don't know what made me just think of this. Probably because I am stoned. Imagine if, like, DSP just started walking like he was like started shopping at the candy that's behind him. I think it's candy. It's low res. And then, like, you don't ever see the trolls use this. Like, he gets the candy, and then DSP like bumps into Bill by accident. Like, whoa, shit! You fucking scared the shit out of me. Like the trolls always use that clip, and he like runs away from them, like fake with his like fake acting run. That would make my fucking day. I want to pay Steve Ballmer, Bill Gates, and DSP to make that happen. Tsushima. Oh, yeah. I got to talk about that. Damn it. Dude, send me a link on that, too. I got 3 stories tomorrow. Kids, we're getting busy.
All right,
we're getting busy tomorrow.
I'll get it. See, here I got the smart card. I'm ready to roll, man. And I got some coupons. I'm going to save you a lot of money here. Just a couple of those. Mr. Coupon.
Bill, take your shirt off while you're paying her the money. Sup, Rich? Make DSP laugh while farting. Bill would love that. Okay. Let's do even better. Let's do even better. And Bill's like, hey, you're all right looking. I'll take my shirt off while I give you money here. I'll pinch my nipples for you, but no pressure.
All right. It's my secretary. Let me zoom out.
Oh, Mr. Gates, did you forget the interviews you have all over campus? Well, don't worry, I got it covered. We'll go to Plan B.
Thanks. I've still got a few errands to do.
Look at that, Pete. Hold on. I missed it because I was sending a message.
The interviews you have all over campus? Well, don't worry, I got
That's
it covered.
a PDA.
We'll go to Plan B.
Thanks. I've still got a few errands to do.
Gonna pick up some porn magazines too, but no pressure.
Would there be anything else? Just this book.
Can I dip my balls in my coffee if you don't mind?
It's for a friend.
No pressure.
Oh, hello, Mr. Gates. Just be a moment.
Make sure you put my assless chaps in there.
Did you ever find that lost sweater of mine?
No, but we're still looking.
Well, it really was one of my favorites, so keep looking.
Okay.
See you next week.
Make sure you look at my ass as I walk out the door too. That turns me on. Don't tell Melinda.
We look to the future when innovation...
I need this in my life. I need to see this driving down my street. Just like people choose to be offended, you choose to... Yeah, You know what, man? It took me like a decade to learn that internet rules are not the same as life rules. Like, real life is not the internet. And I wasn't prepared for any of this shit. And I think I'm a thick dude, not even like this thick. I mean thick up here. I'm smart, but I'm stubborn and don't learn. Everyone said to me for years. Yes, everyone put their rears in my face and said this to me. Everyone said to me for years, stop feeding the trolls. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. You know it's more complicated than that. But no, they were right. 99.9% of the trolling went away. And I've converted trolls like you because I stopped engaging with them. Like, wow, Rich actually did learn his lesson. It's, I don't know, man. And then you see someone like Cenk Uygur, who just like woke up in the morning and like just angered, like, dude, you run a multi-million-dollar media company. Not a good look. Like me, I could go off on like Amico and stuff like that, which I shouldn't do. I'll admit it. But I'm a one-person, well, two-person media company. I have an editor. You're like on 58,000 different platforms, dude. And you're like playing high school drama where you have like trying to have like one side against the other, like it's two high schools about to beat the shit out of each other at a kegger.
Well, give us the time to do the things we really love.
Like try to get laid by my coworkers when my wife is out of town. But no pressure.
Oh, I love your new sweater. Time for your next meeting.
What is this? Oh, wait, no. Hey, let's watch my stream. It's right there. What is this? I got more. Here we go. Top 5 Microsoft fail moments. Oh, yeah, I remember he went off on that. He got pissed off because his flight was delayed. That was a while. That was like 2014 or something, right?
But we've actually built voice throughout Windows Phone. And so I'm going to go ahead and respond with my voice.
Can I say something about Windows Phone? It actually wasn't a bad platform. It really wasn't. It genuinely wasn't. But it just didn't have the OS support. That's why it died. It was actually pretty fucking cool. If Microsoft got in earlier, there may have been more Windows Phones now. This guy spent all day ironing this shirt. That is a creaseless shirt. Ah!
Sounds
Then
great.
What did it say?
And just like that, it will type in the message, and we'll have that off to Joe. So that text message will be sent off. I can continue the IM, and everything works perfectly.
I don't even know really what happened right there. What, did the message take forever to send? Oh, no. What the fuck is that? That doesn't even...
We can see here, I'm running Internet Explorer. I can browse smoothly, see great pages using ClearType. and have a great experience just with all the with browsing.
You could always tell when the Windows Vista phone was the best. There was no Windows Vista. I know you're joking, but Windows Vista. Oh man, I remember actually kind of being excited for Windows Vista. Then I finally built that dual core AMD machine with an 8600 GS, which ran Crysis at like 720p at 18 frames a second. I was actually excited about that. Man, Vista in the beginning was now towards the end of Vista's life, it was actually okay, especially updated. It was basically Windows 7 when you got all the updates. But Windows Vista when it first came out was fucking garbage.
Its 10.6-inch optically bonded widescreen display is custom designed for Surface. And of course, people play games. I can go and play.
Man, that was a swallow of fear. Did you hear it? Yeah, I can play games.
Any of the interesting games that are in the Windows Store, and I can use Surface for.
This tablet's fucking broken, and I'm really trying to hide that fact right now.
Using all the sensors that are within Windows as well.
Yeah, I think Steve Ballmer, if he was still getting interviewed, who needs an iPhone? Where's the keyboard? In 2021, he would say something like that. Developers. Who? iPad, where's the CD-ROM drive? How am I going to play Quake on this thing? It's 2021, Steve. Even people who have gaming consoles and gaming PCs aren't buying physical media as much anymore. Developers! I'm coming! Looks like he did. He looks like he busted a massive nut before he went on stage with those sweaty pits.
Well, Surface works for all.
Did
of
Bill
those
Gates own a group of Taiwanese women? I don't. What?
Movies and entertainment look great as well.
Your head is shiny, dude. Your head's shinier than mine. That's probably sweat right now at this moment. That's probably sweat.
Oops. Hang on. What?
Oh, it's fucked. It's broken. It's broken. What do I do? What the fuck do I do?
Just a second.
I'm gonna shit myself. Look at you. What? Those were turds in his. Those were turds in his hole. Look at that! Look at that walk. He's like.
Surface works great for entertainment.
Oh, it works great. It works fantastic. It works amazing. It is phenomenal. It is an absolute 10 out of 10.
Can I taste your nuts?
Yes.
As well.
Let's plug it in.
Nobody
It's going to say, hey, I
cares
see you
about
plugged in a new device. And it's going to load in the appropriate drivers.
We
You'll
saw
notice
this
that
already.
this scanner build... Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, we got spam.
Moving right along.
That must be.
That must be what I fire your ass and get you. You need to get a new job, but no pressure. It's shinier than Jenk's head while screaming. I remember that video. He was pissed. I don't remember the context of that whole situation, but I remember that though, seeing Jank angry with like his 4 chins. And I have double chin, but like the camera, he's like, all right, this is Jank from the Young Turks, and I'm showing you my 17 chins right now because I'm filming like, why are you filming like that? I remember it's like, wow, you have a lot of chins right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Ballmer!
No, yes, here we go. I wonder if this is what he did for foreplay with Deborah Messing before they had sex. Like, she was like, "Oh, honey, I'm ready." Woo! Woo! He just starts going in the room and he rips his clothes off and he's just in his boxers, just jumping back and forth, right? And then he just like does like a backflip in the bed, and he goes from flaccid to boner as he's doing the flip. You know, he does all that, man. He does all that while being hard. While being hard. Alex Jones saw his chance at the 20. Yes, I remember that was a legendary moment. Oh, I can put my shirt. Come on! Hold on, let me put my shirt on. I'll just moan to fill up the dead air. Oh, yes, developers. I'm developing. We'll get rid of it. Don't worry about it, man. People are spamming. They're spamming. A lot of the automated shit. If I could put my shirt on properly. This is meme worthy. Here we go. Here we go. That's how a man puts on a shirt. That's how a man puts on a shirt. All right. Ooh, I hit the iPad keyboard. Every dad, dude. You know what? That one you got a point with. You do. Here's what. Like, you ever notice? You ever notice that, like, all like the people, like the dads, like old men that are on Facebook, all their pictures are like this. like what are you doing, man? It's not that hard to take a normal picture. Like, you have all the camera technology in your hands that you fucking need, Dad, Grandpa, actually. I guess because I'm turning 40 in a couple weeks, I'm gonna have to take one like this. Is that like I'm officially at that fucking age? I'm speaking to you in burp. You better fucking answer me.
Give it on for me!
He's doing all this with Deborah Messing, and he's hard. Deborah! I'm coming!
Come on! Who said sit down?
He also says that to her, too. He also says that to her, too. She's like, I'm ready for you. Who said sit down? Twerk for me.
I have 4 words for you. I love this company. Yes!
Yeah, he actually screams like that, like right before he jumps on the bed, too. I'm coming for your holes. Yeah! Yeah, pretty much.
Developers.
Look at this. No, this is another time. Look at the sweat.
Developers.
He also says that during intercourse too. He's like, develop, right when he's about to nut. That he sounded developers. Yeah.
Yes.
That's his O face. Oh my God, man! What else we got? We got Windows. We already did that one. I thought there was more Beautiful Bill, man. I thought there was more Beautiful Bill. I think we already did this one too. Yeah. Or did we? Microsoft cringe compilation. No, we didn't. Here we go. I think. Yeah, we did. The best of Steve Ballmer and Microsoft. This is gold. Here we go.
How much do you?
Props to the wife who has to do the laundry at home. His laundry.
You think this advanced operating environment?
Oh, wow. Steve Ballmer wearing a fat guy little coat jacket and still having hair.
Is worth. Wait, just 1 minute.
Oh, wait, never mind. He didn't have hair. That was just bad, heavy compression. I wonder if he was born with that hairstyle. I bet you he was.
Before you answer, watch as Windows integrates Lotus 123 with Miami.
How does such a large man have such a high voice?
Now we can take this.
Wait. Never mind.
This Ferrari and paste it right into Windows right. Now.
Holy shit! Look, I know that was a big deal back then, but it's funny to see, like, you know, you could copy and paste things. Whoa! You could open up multiple tabs. Whoa!
Now, how much do you think Microsoft Windows is worth? Don't answer. Wait until you see Windows Right and Windows Paint, and to listen to what else you get at no extra charge. The MS-DOS Executive, an appointment calendar, a card file, a notepad, a clock, a control panel.
What happened there? A clock! What was that? It's like someone pitched his fucking ass to say he was about to say a clock. Like someone was just walking by. No, a calendar, a word pad, a clock. Whoa! Stay away from my ass. Like, honey, does that suit look slimming? Sure. Like, we got to hear that again. Hold on, Tech Time team. What happened with that clock?
An appointment calendar, a card file, a notepad, a clock, a control panel, a terminal,
a clock,
spool RAM driver, and can you believe it? Reversey. That's right.
That's right. You get a boring game you'll play once and never touch again.
All these features in.
My developers made that.
Reversey, all for just, how much did you guess? 500? 1,000? Even more? No, it's just $99. That's right. It's not.
And you get a clock.
$99. It's an incredible value, but it's true. It's Windows from Microsoft. Order today. P.O. Box 286.
Oh my God! You had to do a P.O. box. Whoa.
DOS, except in Nebraska.
That face. Look at that face. Imagine waking up with a man with that face right there.
Introducing new Microsoft Windows XP.
Oh God, he did it again? Huh?
How much do you want this totally new Windows? Wait just 1 minute before you answer. Watch while I make Windows XP the center of my home.
It's free real estate. Come on, Rich. It's yours. Just take it. Just take that real estate. Own it.
All my pictures, all my music, all my videos, all...
Oh! God, he has, like, imagine him doing an audiobook. Holy shit. I would need a Xanax after listening to a chapter of that. Once upon a time, there was a little boy named Fred. Fuck! He sounds like the most high-strung, stressed man on the planet.
All in one place.
Oh, God.
Burn them to CD.
Oh, God, that's like that weird phase in the early 2000s where we were, like, not into the really thin flat panel shit yet, but we were trying to look modern, and so you had this ugly garbage.
Post them to MSN. You'll mail them to friends, all with one click. Voice, video call. calls right from Windows Messenger. And separate accounts for every person with Windows.
Whoa. That was too much for me, man. Holy fuck. It's free real estate.
XP, it blows my mind. But wait, Windows XP.
Wait, what up, Chris Farley?
It's just the most exciting operating system you'll use at home. It has monster business value too. It's secure. It's manageable. It's mobile.
It has a lot of updates that take days to install sometimes, literally. Trust me, I know. I did it on a daily basis multiple times a day for multiple clients' computers. Holy fuck! Oh, I hated their update system. Holy shit. Especially towards the end of XP's life. It was like... ugh. BuzzFeed Smart RTU is in the alt-right brosphere. What? Are you drinking, bro? Let me know.
Wireless networking lets you read email at the airport.
Who the fuck is this guy? I always thought he was wearing like a Super Famicom hat for a second because I'm holding a hot dog and wearing a Super Famicom hat.
At the game! We're at the bar!
Keep your fucking children away from me.
Whoops! I really mean at some coffee place. This product's so hot, I even need a fan.
It's Michael Moore. 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 Michael. Give me more. Give me more.
I need to pour ice water on myself.
Oh,
You know, just listen to us. Listen to other people who've used
Wait, whoa. Something just happened right here. I missed it.
coffee place. This product's so hot, I even need a fan. I need to pour ice water on myself.
Let's see what he has to say. Rich, some of us have to go back to our wage cages. I like that. Interesting. My brother sounds like he's being fisted in his room next to me with because my office is here. My brother's room is right there. I live in a 2-family house, like I said. So I just heard, woo! Maybe he's hanging out with Bill Gates and Steve Ballmer.
You know, just listen to us. Listen to other people who've used this fine product now.
I've never heard so many big, large men with such high-pitched fucking voices. What is going... And they're burly, too. Like, what is going on here? Did they, like... I need you to kick me in the balls before I go out on stage. Mr. Ballmer, why would you need me to do that? I need my voice to be high-pitched. Just kick me in the balls. I enjoy the pain. Developers! Oh! Developers! I keep kicking him in the balls. No pressure, though.
Company was on the ropes, taking hits from every side. But then...
Just like Mr. Gates does as an orgy. He shoots ropes on all the women's breasts.
over 40,000 genius users installed Windows XP. Our help desk...
They call me Bill Shoot the Rope Gates, but no pressure, though. Gates.
calls dropped significantly, and our stock's up over 40% since the start of the year. Goodbye Windows 9X, hello Windows XP.
That's right, a new Windows for home and business unit!
Ashens have brown nipples. What the I have pink nipples. What is going on here?
How much did you guess? 500? 1,000?
Who shoots their load further? Me or Bill? Of course I do. I shoot anger ropes. Yeah!
Then even more now! It's just $99 for the home edition and $199 for professional. It's Windows XP from Microsoft. Get it now!
I felt like he was... Oh, I love This Is Gold. What the? I felt like he was yelling at me like he was my dad. Look at. He look. Is he flirting with him? Ah! Dude, he is a wired man. He is like when you look up like Red Bull in the dictionary, you see his orgasm face. I just so short-sighted what he says right here, all kidding aside. Yeah, you're full. No, it's not. You're full of shit. There's problem number one. You're carrying a Toshiba laptop. I owned a couple of them. They were shit. Imagine Ballmer. He scored hard. Dude, I'm sure, man, he's a multi-billionaire. I'm sure he could just, like, snap his fingers and, like, play with my penis. Where's your DVD drive? Because they're the future. Who's using those DVDs now? When was the first even like when the first MacBook era, like they saw where it was going. Now I still think that Apple like totally ditching USB-A as fast as they did and was dumb, but I got what they were doing here though. Where's the floppy drive? And you know that dude right there in his fucking Hawaiian shirt's like, I just bought this thing for like $2,000, and this fucking fat clown right now is like just tossing it around like it's a laptop I got from the Salvation Army. What is he doing? Man, man, you picked up my brand new computer. Like if he took my Alienware. Where's the floppy drive on this Alienware laptop you got? Just where? I don't see it. Stay the fuck away from my fucking computer, Mr. Ballmer.
Ladies and gentlemen,
here we go again.
Ballmer!
We already saw this, but we can watch it again. Oh, yeah. This is an ASMR video. I should just make like a troll video. If it didn't have fucking, what's her name? I think it's Gloria Estefan in the background. I would so just make like a troll video like Steve Bart. Maybe we should make it. But see, the same video, there's not that much more content out of there. Steve Ballmer ASMR stream. Oh no, why am I buffering? Oh, I'm not buffering anymore. This is what I fall to. This is what I fall asleep to at night, ladies and gentlemen. I have some medical edibles and hear the soothing sounds of Mr. Ballmer screaming in my fucking ears. I also like to fall asleep to the soothing sounds of a chalkboard being scraped and cats fighting in the back. Cats fighting in a back alley.
Come on! Give it on for me! Woo!
Yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm still streaming. Oh!
Come on!
This guy wakes up like this. This guy, he wakes up in the morning. He just like jumps out of bed. He's like, woo! And if he has a significant other, oh, where are you going, honey? I'm making some coffee. And he's just sitting there like he's like pouring himself a cup. He's like, woo! Like, bro, you don't need coffee.
Who said sit down?
I did, Steve. Yeah, man, he must be. I bet he's like maybe an Adderall dude, and maybe nothing. Maybe he's just high in life. But Jesus,
I got 4 words for you. I
love masturbating daily.
This company, yes!
That is the most that man has run in probably that entire year. I know people will say that, but
Developers, 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 developers.
Imagine what that shirt smelled like when he took it off at the end of the day. It probably smelled like vinegar, taint, and anger. If anger had a smell, his doctor looked at his blood pressure lit on fire through the window and said, fuck this. From then on, Bill Gates became his doctor. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to check your heart rate. I'm gonna have to check your heart rate, Steve. Bill, why is your finger up my ass? Because I want it to be there. No pressure, though. No pressure, though. Bill, I thought you were checking my pulse. Why is your dick in my ass? No pressure. Susan, that's it. Throttle him. I can't even. Probably.
I am a PC and I am this company.
Jeez. Oh yeah, they're all ended with this. We saw that already. Bill Gates on the dawn. Oh yeah, he was young here.
People used to call Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, a nerd.
Why, thank you.
He wasn't glamorous.
Developers. All right, Bill. So, all right, Steve. I mean, so I need to check your temperature. Bill, why are your balls in my mouth? Because I'm checking your temperature, but no pressure.
It's like Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple Computer. He wasn't a guru like Alan Kay, the pioneer of personal computing. He was just a nerd who dressed badly and talked gobbledygook. Today, Bill Gates is worth around $7 billion.
This was a long time ago. He's worth a lot more now. If you're eating corn, you're eating... Bill owns cornfields. Bill owns cornfields. What's going on here?
His company Microsoft is worth around $27 billion. And the Windows interface is to be...
Bill alone now is worth way more than that. It's fucking crazy.
...found on 9 out of every 10 PCs sold throughout the world. Today, if you call Bill a nerd...
I wonder if that went down a little bit with the rise of, like, Android and Chrome and stuff like that. I'm sure it's in the 90s. But doesn't he own, like, cornfields or farms or some shit? I'm serious.
Well, the word nerd...
Oh, well, the word nerd. Well, when I say the word nerd, I look like I'm sucking a dick. Nerd. Please say nerd again for me, Bill.
Well, the word nerd...
Hold on. Well,
the word nerd...
Are you looking seductive at me, pal? Mr. Gates, with those big-ass glasses. Those big-ass glasses. Well, the word nerd makes me look like this. When I say the word nerd, I also, oh, really, $5 million, or I'm gonna suck on a penis. Oh, I meant to do this, wrong finger.
Nerd can be used.
He had a double. Man, he lost some weight, Billiam. There, look at that double chin there, man. He had quite the pronounced. Bill can't stand fake gamers wearing Triforce tees. Bill wears a Triforce tee. Why are you knocking on Bill Gates' wardrobe, son?
In a sort of friendly way to say somebody who loves the technology and
I love you, Bill.
gets into learning it.
Yeah, he was a little chunk there, man.
And even, stays up late playing
Handsome. He's a handsome-looking thick man with a C.
around with it. That's a positive sense, and that I fit that description.
You fit that description? You're describing yourself here, Bill? Why does Bill, in the still image right there, look like he's like, oh, man, I'm going to take a shit, but no pressure. Oh, maybe there's pressure. Chipotle and beans and corn. Carlos. I got corn in my hole. Peck it out, but no pressure.
When it's used in a negative way, it's almost like a racial slur that maybe comes about because some of this anxiety that people have.
Some of that anxiety might come from the fact that Bill Gates isn't content with his Windows system running just a few PCs. He wants it to run the world, spreading like a computer virus into our faxes.
I don't know, why is this guy, this mid-90s dude, getting on my nerves? Like, his hairstyle is so, like, this is so 1997. Obviously, from the monitors, I'm correct. I didn't even look at the monitors yet. I'm correct with that.
Our phones, our TV sets, and yes, even our toasters.
Yeah, they didn't really hit that, though. They're still just on laptops and PCs, and they didn't hit that. They couldn't penetrate mobile. You said penetrate. Penetration or something.
Television, they once said, was a window on the world. Binary Bill wants to put the world in a window.
Did he call him fucking Binary Bill and mean it? Who is this English encapsulation of 1996? I want to go back in time and fire him. He called him Binary Bill. How did you know that was his porn name? In the Netherlands, Bill Gates is a famous porn star, and they call him Binary Bill. As a matter of fact, what language is in the Netherlands? We got to find this out. What language do they speak in the Netherlands?
The official language of the Netherlands.
How would you say Binary Bill in Dutch?
In Dutch, you would say binaire rekening.
So Bill's porn name in the Netherlands is Binaire Rekening. He's Bill Binaire Rekening Gates. And he's coming for your holes, but no pressure. So you got all the people in the Netherlands thinking about Bill right now and going, man, I wish I had some Binaire Rekening porn. No one does it like Billiam. Those crazy Dutch people. They can't get enough of Binary Bill's holes.
Computers in their early days were limited to just putting characters in a fixed box.
You made my software and hardware, but no pressure. Bill, because you know where the no pressure thing came from, Kevin? Because they said, like, he would flirt with women, but if they turned him down, which I'm sure some didn't, we don't know what yet. Obviously, something must have happened with, and then Jeffrey Epstein and all that weird shit. But he wouldn't pressure them. Like, if they turned him down, he would just, which is smart to do when you're a very powerful, wealthy man who, but he would just, once they said no, that was it, which is usually the way it should go with anybody. But, it's kind of weird that guy running a company trying to kick game to coworkers and He's married. Oh, I get what you're saying. Dude, they just called him Binary Bill. So his name is Binär. Let's say it again. Binära räkning. Let's come here, say it. Bill, what's your porn name in the Netherlands? Binära räkning, but no pressure.
And that was it, just characters, because it really, there was a structure that made it easy for the computer to do that. And
I gotta tell Bill something, then I gotta pee. Then we'll be right back. Bill! Binära räkning. Rich tomorrow. You can't donate $5? I'm streaming and making content on here. You can't give me that much? Like, oh my God, it's just a dono, son. That was called a fart attack.
And so it was a key element was getting the computers to be fast enough to be able to do all this work of painting things onto a totally flexible, what's sometimes called a bitmap screen. They call it that because if you can turn on and off every little dot, that means that you can think of it as a bunch of ones and zeros, a one where it's turned on and a zero when it's not.
Is that a
It's
close-up
easy to
of
forget
Bill?
that just a decade ago, Windows was a joke. In 1984, it wasn't Microsoft that was going to take over the world, it was Apple. Computing was to have a new, friendlier interface.
Which, fun fact, is Apple with Mac OS. They initially got the... Steve Jobs just basically stole that from fucking Xerox, I believe. Because they had like a Windows type interface. And he was like, oh, it's a good idea. Stealing it.
The Macintosh. Windows was Microsoft's attempt to reproduce on cheap standard machines what Apple had done on its fancy new one. And it wasn't easy.
When we shipped it in 1987, the typical PC was still too slow, had too little memory, and there's a problem when you come up with a new system that if you don't get people to do applications, then no.
Imagine trying to multitask on a 286. I don't think I ever used any kind of Windows back then. It was all DOS. Ooh.
Nobody wants to buy the system.
After a couple more cracks at the problem, Microsoft came up with Windows version 3, and with that single digit, it was transformed.
I remember having Windows 3.11. We got a Pentium computer right before Windows 95 dropped.
And this is what the latest version of Windows 3.1 looks like.
The latest version. Yeah, we're going way back, like early, like probably like what, 93, 94 right here. Review Pink Eye USA. Dude, please do the multi-fart again. Sure. It's quality.
You have laid before you what seems to be a fabulous display of all the power that a PC can offer. Documents filled with fancy fonts, spreadsheets that can magically turn dull numbers into colourful charts. You can even have your system talk to you.
You have elected to switch to a different application.
And you have that buzziest of buzzwords, multimedia, delivering...
And you have that buzziest of buzzwords, multimedia. Man, this feels so fucking dated. And you have that buzziest of buzziest words, light and electricity. These new damn.
Bring music, animation, sound, and even, given a huge amount of hardware
Spread
and
your
following
cheeks
wind,
and just
a
go
crude
to
sort of
town.
video.
Oh my god, you could watch a video.
Well, Windows, in a certain sense,
Is a place that I really want people to watch a lot of porn. I also see myself in the future watching a lot of porn. I try to hit on a lot of my female coworkers, and I get really turned on and go masturbate in the bathroom. But don't worry though, I actually have a little Lysol wipe that if I shoot ropes on the toilet seat, I clean them up after I'm done. I have a very high sex drive, and for some reason my lips, probably because I had a little more weight on me here, it looks like I'm a blowfish puckering up, or I look like an asshole spreading to let out a turd.
a kind of standard. It runs on about
Tech
90% of all
once.
the computers that get sold. If you take Windows and Macintosh, those are the two that have enough applications that they're mainstream environments, and the vast majority of the volume.
Bill rope shooting Gates. that face, yo, it looks like he just got caught shooting a rope. Oh, whoa, I didn't expect you in here. I was just, coming home.
90% is actually on the Windows side. So it's the foundation on which people are building.
But there's a cost for all this functionality. Scratch the surface of any Windows system and you find lurking beneath MS-DOS.
Scratch the window. If I scratch a pimple on my ass, it hurts slightly, but the itch goes away.
Use a hostile operating system that Microsoft developed for the original IBM personal computer a decade ago.
That is true. You didn't just go right into, here we go, here's this stud again. When you had like a Windows, before Windows 95, I think Windows 95 would just go right into 95. But Windows 3.1, you would have to type WIN from the DOS prompt to go into it. Strange. Yeah. Times have changed.
The bigger problem is that unlike the Macintosh, which is under the Kremlin-like control of the Central Committee at Apple HQ, Windows has to cope with any hardware that chooses to call itself IBM compatible. The results can be extremely messy.
True. There was actually a time, though, before Steve Jobs came back to Apple, that they were letting companies like Motorola make Macintosh clones. Very strange. Fun fact, I owned one. I owned a Mac computer made by Motorola back in the mid-90s. It's very weird. Then Steve Jobs is like, any company doing that, you're not allowed to anymore. Fuck off.
Add a CD-ROM drive from one manufacturer, a sound card from
Thought he had an MPC, like a MIDI production center in front of him.
another, a scanner
and a
from
Kai.
a third, a high-resolution graphics card off the back of a lorry and a couple of stickers, and you've got a drunk on a bicycle, supremely confident of its rock-solid stability while being liable to crash at any moment. The next version of Windows, codenamed Chicago and due out later this year, will, we're told, solve such problems. Under the title Microsoft...
Was Chicago 95, or were they talking about 3.11?
Work is destined to become the standard interface for controlling all office equipment, PCs, faxes, phones, printers, and pocket computers.
Printing complete.
For Microsoft, however...
Oh, why, thank you. I didn't know that by the piece of paper with printed text on it in the printer tray. Why, thank you. I know there could be more than one page, but, like, I kind of know what to expect.
Perhaps the biggest challenge lies
I guess if
beyond
you're in
the
an
office
office,
and
that's
in the
useful.
home.
Maybe I'm being
There's
naive
mania
right now.
about the information superhighway builds.
The information... Oh, God, that fucking saying. that was slung around like fucking turds in a monkey cage. The information superhighway, the information superhighway, the superhighway of information, the information superhighway of... Oh, shut the fuck up.
As excitement for 500-channel interactive smart TV grows, Microsoft ultimately hopes that it will be its window that opens up this brave new virtual world.
You can kind of do that now, but it ain't doing it with Windows. A channel called The T-Spill is using your exposed song. I know, I've talked to them. They have like 1 million subs. Also love your content. Thank you very much, Tony. I appreciate that. I know. I've talked to T-Spill before. I've talked to her.
And what will you get? I mean, over using the sort of system that you're piloting.
Zoom in on Bill.
Over the next
Keep going.
few years. I mean, just
Shh, don't stop.
what will come out the screen?
Okay.
I'm going to come out of the screen. Bill.
People find it easy to understand. You can look up any movie, see reviews, see what your friends like, have it suggest based on what you liked.
God, that was so novel back then, but now it's like, yeah, of course, I could fucking text anyone I want to right now.
A movie and see it immediately.
Man, look at that double chin on Bill. He looks great.
Understand playing games on the device where you have multiple people playing together and you can see the other people while you play.
Bill predicted the future here, folks. I got kind of
They
true.
might not appreciate you can enhance TV shows and where you have a contest you can bet, or where you have baseball you can get additional information, buy tickets.
All that stuff kind of happened.
You have music TV, you can buy the CD.
Why don't you love me anymore? What did I do?
Send in fan mail. You can get government information instead of going and waiting.
Oh, the government can get your information too.
In line or filling out forms. You can do all that right there at your PC.
Yeah, Bill was taking extra trips to Chipotle back then.
Do you think it's sort of definitely going to happen? Or
I want a burger right now, but no pressure.
do you think that why do you think there's the demand out there for this sort of thing?
Do you, Mr. Gates, do you think I tickle my own ass with a feather? Yeah, I do. I'd like to watch, too.
Or do you think it's just there's so much money being put into it by...
No.
Thick
It's
Bill
all based on the
95.
demand. But I can't use some mathematical proof to show you there's demand. At the heart of it, there's intuition here. In the same way that we bet our company on Windows, we're betting our future on our vision of the information highway.
And I'm betting that woman I just had a meeting with is hopefully going to sit on my face when Melinda's out of town, but I'm not going to pressure her.
And spending over $100 million a year and putting all of our reputation on the line.
What's up,
that
Dwayne?
There will be a lot of highway activity that's important, and that our software will be a major part of that.
Man, was he serious. He was a serious man. What is this? Condensed chat? How condensed?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Welcome to the broadcast.
Bill Gates and Steve
Bill
Ballmer.
Gates has, with the help of some very bright people,
Whoa.
created Microsoft, the world's largest software.
All right, shut up. Rapid fart 10 times. No. I am not going to make everyone go deaf here, man. No. I got to put my foot down there, damn it.
You were college roommates.
Why is it so quiet?
No, you weren't college roommates?
Loose definition.
We used to snort coke off the toilet in my dorm room, but no, we were college roommates. I urinated on his bed sheets once, but don't tell him.
Right. You said you thought you needed Steve. You were in Seattle. Demands of the business were such that you really needed him. Did you wait to finish business school, or what was the dynamic there?
This guy calls. This is a classic. I get this phone call. I'm living for like $100 a month in downtown Palo Alto in a flea-ridden room, and I pick up the phone. It's Bill. He says, "Hey, gosh, what are you doing?"
Bill, I'm still in school. Oh, God, too bad. God, too bad you don't have a twin brother or something. We could really use something. The guy just didn't come out and say it. And then we said, oh, well, too bad, too bad. Hung up. That was the sales call.
Even though you only had 1 year of business school and some time at Procter & Gamble, you did this kind of business analysis of
I did no business analysis. Every customer said their stuff was late. And everybody at Microsoft said they had to work overtime, not overtime, but overtime. They were just always at work, and we were still not doing anything.
So?
And I sat down, I think with Paul or somebody, and we said we need 18 new people. We only had 30 people at the time.
And so I had this just very conservative view.
Look at that lemony shirt. Look at that, man. He looks like one of those candies you get in like an assortment. Bill, we picked out a couple shirts for you to wear for this interview today. I want to look like a giant fucking lemon sucker. Thank you.
Of our financial limits that
financial lemons.
At least in terms of the revenue at that point, 18 people was too much.
So you believe you needed unlike say Web 2.0 people now, you believe revenue was important to have for a while to bring in.
And after about a month, I found that we had 30 people. I'd be begging, and we might get 31. And I was kind of the bookkeeper.
Please hire someone else, developers.
Bookkeeper quit my first day.
He looks like Pee Wee Herman's therapist. Who does? Bill? Imagine Bill talking to Pee Wee. Imagine him talking to the actor. I forgot the first fucking name. It's like, oh, wow, you got caught masturbating in a theater? Oh, I masturbate in a theater all the time, and I'm hoping someone catches me because it arouses me, but no pressure. Oh, that was so loud.
And I wondered, why did I leave Stanford Business School for this? And so I went out to dinner with Bill and his dad, and Bill kind of gave me the real pitch, which was we could.
And my dad was asking him, "Hey, Steve, you get a lot of pussy in college, but no pressure."
Computer on every desk in every home. It might be at this stage a bit apocryphal, but I claim Bill invented that night to really paint the vision for me of what was possible.
That's it. I'm sucked. I'm sick of being used, exposed.
I needed a partner who we could
I gave you two.
And learn together about what kind of business this would be. And literally after that one business discussion that we did come up with a solution to, we moved forward.
What was the solution?
We went on coke binges, and we saw who could snort more lines of coke and who would pass out first. And Bill won, that son of a bitch. They don't call me Bill Bener-Reichling for nothing. No pressure.
Said, prove we could hire one good guy and we'll worry about 2 through 18. And that became our management approach for the next 20 years.
And that's a serious issue with you that...
Your bald head is serious to me, pal. There's a lot of bald men here. Why are so many men bald? Why am I bald? Why do you ask me? Why am I even talking about my baldness? Why am I talking about his baldness? Well, let's talk about his watch. It's bright. It's shining. It's a good-looking watch. It's a handsome old man right there. I want him to read me a bedtime story at night. From a Kindle, too. I don't want it from an actual book, so he could just tap the book and be like, once upon a time, I had a watch. You're a large man in a bed. He would read me that story. Then I'd be drifting off to sleep as he read me the story, and then Steve actually would walk in the room, armpits sweating. Get your ass up! We got a new revision of Windows 11 coming out. Now, I don't work for the company anymore, but I wake up like I just snorted a line of Ritalin. Developers! Then I would just jump out of my sleep and be like, God damn it, Steve. He was reading me a story. I was going to sleep and you ruined it. Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
If you could imagine a scenario where you didn't get paid by most of your...
your customers are a little bigger now. No rational financial person would agree with that. But the notion, we take all our risk technologically. Why take a lick of financial risk? What does it buy? I mean, it buys incrementals, sort of weirdo return things. No, it doesn't really buy anything. All of the leverage in our business is on new products with new revenue streams. So why take financial risk?
But you guys have been doing this together.
Bill needs to take some fashion risks and not wear shirts that make him look like lemon meringue.
For how many years now?
28.
20 years.
What was the partnerships? What did you see in each other? What did you need from him that you couldn't get from any other business executive? You just happened to know someone who was in business school.
Well, Steve is super smart, great at lots of things I'm not. But I think the key thing was doing it together.
But now I think he's a complete dick, but no pressure.
Either of us individually could not.
I think they hate each other now.
He went and hired the 18 people, but the good thing is the business, the income, always stayed ahead. So I never had to say to him, hey, you've got to stop. I remember when we were moving into an office building, there was this nice stairway where I said to him, that's the stairway I'll walk down when I got to come tell you you've gotten ahead. But I never made that trip.
And there's this.
Hold on. Then I'm going to do a stream after this stream where I just chat with you guys for a little bit. But that face he made right there, that's the face he gets when he gets rejected by a woman. Where he's like, hey, Michelle, Melinda's out of town. I just want to know if you wanted to, tie me up and then piss in my face tonight. But no pressure. Bill, I'm not. That's 1, you're married. 2, you're my boss. And 3, that's kind of weird. I don't want to pee on you. All right, no pressure.
There's this public perception that you were the product or technology guy, you were the sales guy. Is that right, or were the roles more diffuse than that, or how would you describe it?
Well, there's a lot more to build.
Well, we would actually, have competitions of who could get harder quicker, and generally Steve won most of them because he gets sexually aroused easier than me. But a lot of times I like looking like lemon meringue and cheating on my wife when she's in a business trip. So, but no pressure.
Building a business than just technology and just sales.
Right.
There's picking people. There's the organization.
I buy hookers when I'm on vacation, but no pressure.
The process, the strategy, and Steve and I have done that stuff together every step of the way.
I think you were involved in the first development team, is that correct? And also in the IBM talk?
I ran the Windows 1.0 development team.
What does that mean?
I have run software development projects. I am not an engineer. I have never written a line of production software.
Never, you can't.
No.
And
well, yeah, basically. I won't count 6 basic programs.
So Windows 1.0, how was Windows 1.0 a big seller? How do you feel about that?
I may not be able to code, but I can beat off with just my pinky while looking at 3 tabs of porn. Yeah!
It was a red hot wall. You would have loved it. If you hadn't been writing about armaments, you would have loved it.
Ah! Why does he always do that? A clock! He always fucking does that. Why does he just yell random words? Like, imagine being one of his kids and he orders a pizza and he's like, come here, will you order pepperoni? His kids probably have fucking complexes. Like, hey, Dad, do you have any more seltzer? He's like, yeah, it's in the fridge. Holy shit.
Windows 1.0. Actually, Windows 1.0 was good because we continued to invest in it. It was a foundation to go do something, and it took, the way we like to. We keep after it and after it and after it.
Ooh, man, he sounds like he's slapping it. That's what he does. That's what he was doing. That's what he does in the bedroom. Just keep after it and after it and after it and after it. Developers. Oh.
Then you could say it met its goals, and it's a little hard to look back now and say
I can't turn it up. It's the video's low. Like it's all she got.
You guys did all right.
But would you call yourself a businessman? Would you?
Sure. I mean, sales minus costs equal profit.
I love paying for slots, and when I go to Las Vegas, my wife doesn't know about them. I pay in cash. I like it when they shit logs on my flabby chest. No pressure, though.
Thank you so much.
Well, is there more?
No.
I like nipple clamps and being called a piece of shit when I pay for a woman, but no pressure.
We're going to get into the present in a second, but how do you look at that now that you're making this transition?
It's been fantastic. You know, let me go off and do the product work I wanted to do. And
Let me go for 3 masturbation breaks a day. It relieves a lot of stress.
there was a whole thing at the company.
Oh! Man. My voice cracked less when I was going through puberty. Oh! That's a man's face right there. Ah! It's a man's face right there. He's a snack, huh?
The scale was getting so big that the
Just like my penis was when, I was, hoping this woman I would sleep with when my wife was away, and I sent her an email. And then she said to me, I'd be like, Bill, why don't you just text? I'm like, oh, yeah, it's not 1996. No pressure, though. Motorboat me.
The way I had run it, in terms of just a few people knowing things, had really run out of gas probably a couple years before Steve took charge. And so
Oh, I'm sure Steve took charge. Steve Ballmer is the kind of guy that just to prove dominance, he would cut you off going to the refrigerator to get the milk. Like you're walking up there casually, you open it up, and you're like, and Steve's like, chop, like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? I'm just going to get I'm in charge. I'll get the milk. And he just and he looks you, and he dead in the eye, and as he grabs the milk, and you're just like, all right, get the fucking milk. I don't care. It's milk, dude. Calm down. Why are your armpits sweating like that? Yeah.
very quickly he had to figure out, okay, what is the senior leadership team? What is the executive staff team? How are we making these
good idea,
processes
Captain
and
Star.
getting them to
It's
scale
Captain Star
with
Chaser.
The size of the success we have. And so he really took that on because it was almost remedial by the time he took charge. And that system is what's been...
Steve's the kind of guy that's so worried about dominance that, like, when he mows his lawn, he sits there and talks shit to the lawnmower. Like, I'm the one pushing you. You're not pushing yourself. I'm mowing the grass. You're just following my lead. Developers. I think he's single now, and that's probably why, because he likes to be in charge all the time.
For us these last 8 years.
Do you get a veto? Do you get the ultimate veto?
Did she ask him about his libido? How's your sex drive, Bill? Bill, and he's like, whoa, I'm hard. Look at that face. That is a face of a man saying, whoa, I'm hard right now. Thanks for asking. This is a family-friendly channel. Go fuck yourself.
No.
No. Bill? All right. I'll be back in a minute. We'll do a just chatting stream for a little bit. Don't know how long it'll be, but I'll be on. Give me like 5 minutes. Give your dad 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Yes, and I agree, Captain Star Chaser. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.